Hello, my name is Garrett J. White, founder of Wake Up Warrior and CEO of DKW Styling. I run companies all over the United States and I have clients in 27 different countries. And right now I am actually outside of Nexus Family Chiropractic right here in Dana Point, California. This is actually the location where I have been going to get chiropractic services with myself, my wife, and my children. All my executives from my company here over the past, I think the past, how long have I been here? Last like 6 months? 6 months. What I can tell you is this: I've been into chiropractic for a long time, but I have never been truly committed to it. Once I started coming here to Dr. Daniel, I started experiencing something radically different, not just for myself, but for my wife and my children. So you might say, well, what might be radically different? Well, first off, if you've never experienced chiropractic and you are a business owner and you are an entrepreneur who has never thought that chiropractic had anything to do with getting paid, I'm going to have you consider it has everything to do with you getting paid. See, your mind itself every single day is the weapon you have to make decisions with, the kind of decisions that get you paid, the kind of decisions that deal with your employees, your clients, financial services inside of the way you deal with banking, your merchanting. Everything that you do is driven by your speed of thought. Yet it doesn't take much for one day of stress inside of an organization for that mind to stop acting correctly. And when it stops acting correctly, your ability to say and to do and to behave as a leader inside of your company goes to the wayside. So people tell me, well, why do you invest in chiropractic? Why do you come to Dr. Daniel? Why do you come to Nexus? One reason: production. It helps me get paid. My mind and my body is a weapon. If it's not on point, I don't act the same as a producer. So the second piece, my wife and my children come here. And you might say, okay, well, what have been the benefits that you've seen with coming to Nexus Chiropractic with you and your wife? Well, I will tell you right now, my sex life is level 10. And you're sitting there saying, well, this is like bullshit. How is it possible that your sex life could actually be affected? Listen, I've been married 15 years. My wife and I have been together for 17. We have 3 children. She's pregnant with our 4th right now. And our sex life has been on fire. We both get adjusted here. And I didn't believe it. I didn't believe that getting aligned like this would actually affect our attraction and magnetism for each other. But it did. And you know, if you're watching this, you've been married for a while, sometimes that attraction game like ends and you're like, what, could it be that simple? Could it be that simple that I could actually go make more money as a business owner by getting adjusted every single week, once or twice, and that I could have deeper connection, intimacy inside my relationship by simply coming and hanging out with that guy right there, that man right there? Well, guess what? My experience and my results have been yes. I'm not a bullshit artist. I live by code. The game I run right now inside of business is big. It is stressful. And coming here, trying to manage marriage and life and all the rest of my family, it makes sense. Last piece I'm going to throw in this tidbit, and I'm way over 30 seconds that he asked me for. And no, I'm not being paid to give you this endorsement. So if you don't know who I am, go ahead and Google me and you can find out who we are and what we do. And you'll find out real quickly that inside of this game, I'm backing him up because he's my doctor, not for any other reason. The results I've gotten are real. The last piece inside of this is longevity. So I'm 42 years old. I've been a businessman for a long time. I faced a lot of stress, right? I've been running companies for 17 years. It is a stressful endeavor. Most guys my age start falling apart, literally start falling apart. Yet when I turned 40, I started thinking about things I'd never thought about before. One of which was, how am I going to continue to sustain this life? How am I going to continue to sustain the stress and the levels of production and commitment that I have every single day? Well, it's very simple. One of the strategies I use that sits at the core of the entire game, well, he's right there. That guy and his beautiful wife right there, pointing at her face. I'm going to squeeze her face right there. She's so cute. Look at her. Squeeze, squeeze. All right, listen. You guys know what to do. On this page is going to be information on how to sign up for a consultation with Dr. Daniel. If you care about your bank account, you care about your marriage, you want to have deeper sexual relationship and connection inside of marriage, even though you've been married for 15 years, you want to have deeper connection and communion with yourself, and you also want to be on more fire as a producer, well, you know what to do. Follow the instructions on this page and get yourself into a consultation with Dr. Daniel and see if he can do for you, your wife, your husband, your children, what he does for my family every single week. Thanks, guys.